Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a Strv 103B. It's a tier 10 Swedish tank destroyer and it's located on the south spawn of Lakeville under the command of Marky 12. Now, armed with a 105mm gun, it's capable of 390 alpha, and of course it is extremely difficult to defeat once it's actually in its siege position on a ridgeline, because virtually all of the hull is hidden from view and you can only just about see the gun which is poking up over the ridgeline. Well, Marky's taking it to a position in the bush near the cap area, and he's looking for some early spots from his team who are up ahead of him. Okay, he's decided to move up the road. So there's better spotting over here, and again he's using this ridgeline to conceal himself. Fires around at where he believed the enemy was last seen. Now, as I said, 390 alpha, it uses standard APCR and it's got penetration of 308mm with standard ammo, and with the premium ammo it goes up to 350mm, so there's not a lot that he can't penetrate. Now, unlike the other Strvs, the 103B uses a gas turbine engine, and that gives it the extra power it needs. Oh, lovely hit there, 408, it's a high roll. The M46 Patton's decided to run away. He realises if he stays there, he's going to get full of holes. So he's got behind cover quickly. Marky's just doing a quick look round, and he's gone out of siege mode to pull back, because he knows that most of the enemy have made it into the town unsighted. So what he wants to do now is try and pick a position where he can attack them. In fact, actually, I think he's noticed something that other people haven't, and that's because the enemy is streaming through the valley and they're heading towards the cap, and there's only Progetto's just been killed, and so's a Batchat 25 ton. And in fact, there's only one tank stayed behind, a T10, and I don't think he's going to last very long in that cap area. Conway's come to join us, so I think the best thing we can do here, I think Marky's agreed, is to go to siege mode and try and snipe at the enemy using the spots done by that T10. Now, it's an encounter game, so the enemy are capping in the town, and this force that's come down the valley are actually not going into our cap area, because our cap area is in the centre of town. They're actually going to try and surround us. And you can see we can spot them. The T10's doing his best, but he has been badly damaged. He's down to just 25%. There's a Conqueror just in sight there. Fire around him, but no joy. It was a very difficult shot. I think only the top of the turret can be seen. Yep, gets a hit there, but it's a low roll. 309. Now there's, oh, well, we've lost the T10, so now, oh, well, we take out that 257, but the enemy's going to be headed this direction now. Get another roll into the Carnarvon high roll, and the Carnarvon's been tracked. And that's going to keep him tracked, I think. But we can't see the enemy now, and if we move forward to engage them, to spot them, they're going to see us too. And in fact, that Primo is going to spot us. So we've come out of siege mode and we're moving as quickly as we can, get below this ridge line. Oh, we took a round from the Primo. He overmatched our hull. But we do get a hit into him for 372. It's a low roll, but it counts. Now we pull forward just a little bit to spot the enemy. He needs to see them, because otherwise the first time he'll spot them is if they're close. Oh, well, that Carnarvon is actually now within the bush mechanics, so he can't see us, but he knows we're here. And the Primo fired around in because he did spot us, and there's the enemy Strv. Trying to go for the cupola. Yes, get a hit. 414, but we're going to have to pull back. Oh, we took a round from the Primo, which was HE. We fire one into the Conqueror, but he tracks us. We have to use our repair kit. Pull back. One more into the Primo. 416. He's a one shot. He's pulled back into cover. He doesn't want to come forward. And yes, we get the kill. Nicely done. Got the The Strv side on, and yes, a lovely hit. I don't know why. Oh, he's firing at the guys along the lake road. That's why he's there, and he's now dead. So we're doing very nicely. We were capping in the town, but we really don't need to at the moment because the scores are even. And the enemy is having difficulty. We've gone to siege mode on top of this ramp. We're going to try and get shots on that SU 130PM. Oh, lovely. A very difficult hit. Hit the top of the vehicle. We get another shot. No, only the gun's visible at the moment. And the SU-130's been killed. He was taken out by our charioteer. Now we've got a Chrysler K, the so-called impenetrable tank, according to Foch. Not really. It's very penetrable if you hit the sides. Can't see him at the moment. Charioteer's trying to look. Just peeking around the corner. Well, scores are still even. I doubt the Chrysler can see us, so we're quite safe. Oh, but the wreck moved. Yep, there he is. And that round goes through for 422. He's going in to try and get the others. Oh, he's made a terrible mistake, and he's been wiped out. So 4 kills here so far to Marky, and we're 1 tank ahead of the enemy. They've still got a Rheinmetall Panzer wagon, a Skoda T50 and an Object 704. And the Object 704 is probably the most dangerous of those. He's got 3 kills, and of course he's got that incredible gun on him. We really don't want to come across the 704 if we can help it, but I think we're probably going to. He was last seen on the outskirts of the town. Oh, there's the Panzer wagon. Now Marky's quick to get behind cover. He's trying to side scrape out to get shots on that Panzer wagon. Of course, the rubble's helping at the moment because there's rubble further up the road. But the Panzer wagon's not the one we're going after first, I think. In fact, actually, we lost our guy in the town, so we've got the other members of our team, the T100 and Charioteer, are coming in behind the enemy. We were spotted, so one of them is close. Oh, it's the Panzer wagon. He got behind us. Oh, we're in trouble now. Took a round. We fire one back and take the Panzer wagon out, but we've been spotted and found by the Skoda, and he's firing his magazine into us. But I think he's blown his magazine. He's in reload. So you really need to come out of siege and go. Oh, yes. 1 good round in. Now back against the wall, so he can't get round us. He's still in reload, and that's your day, sunshine. And they killed the 704, so that's game. And that was 6 kills, and we won on 77 hit points. What a game! Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. It's a first-class tanker for Marky 12 in the Strv 103B. In fact, that should have been an ace, but I don't understand why. But it's a first class. It means obviously the standard must be very high. He also picked up a steel wall for blocking the highest amount of damage in that game, a high caliber for dealing the most damage in the game, a tanker sniper for dealing the most damage at distance in the game, and of course the top gun for getting 6 kills. And it was a pretty amazing game at that. Bruiser medal, duelist, and fire for effect as well. Let's have a look at team score. Well, there you go, right at the top of the table, 7,152 hit points of damage in that game. The next highest scorer was the T100 LT. He got 4462, and then we've got the Charioteer 3859. Now, they did a very good job on the Lake Road, attacking the enemy. Of course, they took out the Chrysler and, of course, the SU-130PM. At least I think they took out the Chrysler. Did they take out the... Well, yes, he was killed by King 25, which was the Charioteer. Yes, so they did get him as well. When it came to kills, again, it's Marky with 6. We've got the T100 LT managed to get 4, and the Charioteer managed to get 3. And when it came to base XP, it was actually the Charioteer who did the best. He got 1,191, and that's because the Charioteer is a lower tier than the Strv 103. He came second with 1,108, and the T100 LT came third with 1,032. Let's have a look at Marky's detail. When he fired 26 shots during that game, he got 23 direct hits and 21 penetrations. Damage of 7,152 hit points, of which 4,145 were at more than 300 meters. Those were most of the shots he was firing on the enemy who were at our spawn point. He received 13 hits from the enemy, 5 were penetrations, 5 non-penetrations. And that's, as I said, because once it's in siege mode, it's very difficult to get penetrations unless you can overmatch the armor. He received 3 hits as a result of splash damage, blocked 1,170 hit points of damage, damaged 10 of the enemy, killed 6 of them, and on the credit side, on the standard account, he earned 48,143 credits. And after repair, ammunition resupply, and consumables, he actually made a loss of 5,784 credits. But if he had actually had a premium account, he would have made a profit of 18,288 credits overall. He received 1,108 base XP, got the same 4 personal missions payout, so he actually took away 2,216 experience points altogether. But a very satisfactory game there, and oh, what an ending to find that the Panzer Wagon had managed to get behind him and was shooting him in the rear, and then to spin round quickly and take him out, and then to have the Skoda try and do the same to him, come up behind him. That really was quite exciting towards the end, but Marky took it in his stride, and he did exactly the right thing, backed against the walls, stopped that Skoda from getting behind him to prevent him shooting at him, and obviously Marky got that round in and killed the Skoda to win the game. So if you enjoyed that replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.